Good morning, I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching. It is appreciated as always, so thank you. It seems our Ginger Growler, our Deputy Prime Minister, is in a spot of bother regarding her tax affairs. Earlier this week, I put a video out saying that it looks like she's done a bit of tax avoidance, which is perfectly legal and above board. It is frowned upon, especially by the socialists who like to wax lyrical about tax avoidance being unethical. However, Angela Rayner seems to be doing the same thing as well. If you look at the headlines tomorrow, they're not good reading. Keir Starmer, two-tier Keir, has put his full support behind the Deputy Prime Minister. Freudian slip there, just like the Prime Minister himself, referring to her as the Prime Minister. But we'll get into what's gone on here now. Angela Rayner is battling for her political survival after she admitted underpaying stamp duty on her 800k seaside flat and referred herself to the Ministerial Ethics Advisor days after denials of wrongdoing. The Deputy Prime Minister confirmed that her tax arrangements after coming under intense pressure to be more transparent about her properties, but has been left with her reputation damaged and her future hanging in the balance. Keir Starmer immediately threw his weight behind Rayner, but faced criticism after Downing Street refused to say whether he had been told about her situation. Government sources suggest that the ethics inquiry could be completed within days. The controversy comes as the Prime Minister faces turbulent autumn, with tax rises expected to be announced in the 26th of November budget, which will arrive against a difficult economic backdrop. Then we'll get into a bit more detail, a bit more nuance on what's going on here. Angela Rayner admits she should have paid more stamp duty on the flat purchase and considered resigning. Why only considered? You weren't as kind to the Tories when you accused their ministers like Nadine Sirwali of tax avoidance, so why are you cutting yourself slack? Or why are you cutting yourself, a bit of breathing space? You're hanging on by a nickel elastic, and if you had any integrity, you would have resigned already. And then we look at this one here. Angela Rayner used disabled son's NHS compensation to buy second home. The Deputy Prime Minister sold a share of her Ashton-under-Lyne house to Child's Trust for £162,500. Even if that's not illegal, that doesn't look right and that doesn't sit well. Even if she's transferred the previously owned property with her ex-husband into the children's name in trust, the fact that she's done it weeks before purchasing the new property does raise question marks. It's going to be interesting on how this plays out, to be honest. I pegged Angela Rayner as the Deputy Prime Minister when two-tier Keir goes, she would have stepped into the fray. Now, if she's toast, if she's no longer going to be vying for that, then who's going to be stepping in? I think Andy Burnham's still going to be leading them into the next election. Would it be West Streeting? Possibly, maybe. David Lammy? Don't make me laugh. Let's look at this, though. This is the one when she criticised the Tory minister, Nadine Sirwali, about his story about his tax affairs doesn't add up. After months of denials, the truth emerges. His position is untenable, and Rishi Sunak must dismiss him from cabinet. She was very eager to throw the rocks. People in glass houses shouldn't throw the stones, though, should they? That's the issue, Ange. Look at this one here. Again, criticising the same minister when she was in opposition. Why is it when the socialists come into power, they're much bigger on the freebies, they're much bigger on the free concert tickets, Taylor Swift, whatnot, free clothes from Lord Ali, and we had West Streeting last year saying, oh, this is just part of the game, this is how politics is played. It seems everyone doesn't like paying tax, even the socialists. Now, if you think they should walk the walk and talk the talk, you let me know. Do you think her position's untenable? Do you think she's going to last the week? How long do you think she's going to last? What I think is she's a disgrace. Taxes, nobody likes paying taxes. But you're meant to lead by example if you're in government. These are just my thoughts, these are just my comments. Do you have sympathy for Big Ange? Do you think she needs to go? She needs to go. Does Keir Starmer need to sack her? You let me know. I appreciate your time as always. Sorry about the infrequent videos today. I've had a bit of a family emergency, so I do apologise, but my pledge is to get a video out every day, so here's the video. Have a good day and thank you for your time.